What's going on, guys? Coming at you with a video here. So today's video is going to be the Q&A response. So let's get to it right over here. First one, let's see. Matt, would you live with EDP if you offered? Would you move to Bakerfield? Love the videos. Keep it up. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Would I live with EDP if you offered? I mean, dude, worst comes to worst. I mean, yeah, I would, you know. I spent a couple nights with EDP. Calm down, not like that. Just sleeping over at his place. No funny business. Just as a freaking play date, as like a sleepover party. That's it. So yeah, I would if you offered. And would you move to Bakersfield? Honestly, no, I would not. Bakersfield is just not for me. It's just too hot. It's not even too hot. It's just there's not that. It's just the entertainment's not there for me. I'm a guy who likes to have entertainment, like the beach, you know, going out to clubs, stuff like that. So I would not move to Bakersfield. The average duck. What is your body count? Or if that's personal, then what was the most craziest thing that's happened in your life? Body count. I've actually saw this the other day. I actually had to write it down. I actually tried writing all the girls' names down. Honestly, I couldn't keep up. I mean, what's like the formula for guys? Your number divided by 2. So what? Mine is, I don't know, like 50, I would say. So the guy's formula, body count divided by 2. So roughly around 25, I would say. Yeah, when I was in college, I was a low-key hoe. Let's see. Since you and EDP are Eagles fans in California, have you ever thought about moving to Philly? You know what's crazy? Back in 2016, I actually got a firefighting job in Philly. I did not go because my dad got cancer. He's all good. He's all good. But I literally was about to move to Philly, not because of the Eagles. I mean, I applied all over the U.S. to become a firefighter, and Philly was one of the first cities to give me an offer. And I would have gone there, but again, you know, my dad getting cancer, you know, I just didn't feel comfortable going, you know. So that's that. Does EDP and you make out? No, we did not make out. Kansas Free. Oh, that was from Jonah Winnan. From Kansas Freelancer 2200. Do you and EDP ever fight and argue about anything? I don't think I don't think we ever fought. You know, argue? Yeah, we do argue about some stuff, like, but not like get into like a heated argument, just like a argument about this, argument about that, whether it's the Eagles, whether it's something going on in our life, whether he's doing something he wants my advice, you know. That's the only time we argue. That's it. CJ Gibson. Hey man, thank you and thank Brian for making these amazing videos. They always make my day when I'm feeling down, and just basically everything from your channel is great. Even as a Patriots fan, I still manage to enjoy your content. Keep this up. Great work. And again, thank you guys. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Philip Anticio. Would you consider being EDP's roommate once he moves out of Cali? Oof. I mean, I'll probably go visit him. That's for sure. But to be his roommate, if he moves out of Cali, nah. No way. Robert S. Would you start a podcast? Oh, you know, that would be cool to do, man. To be honest, would I? Absolutely, for sure. But I got to have a much bigger following to start a podcast. So yeah, I would definitely love to do that down the line, like a sports podcast and something like that. I would definitely love to do that. Icy Poppy, what was your favorite moment / memory you had with EDP? I'll give you guys 2. One is obviously the Super Bowl with him. That was a great moment in memory having with him. And then 2 actually was the Eagles and Falcons playoff game. That story, I'll have a video with EDP with that story, because that story was insane. But long story short, our flight got canceled. Our connecting flight got canceled. We flew to Boston, rented a car, drove down to Philly, in rain that I've never seen in my life before. And fuck was that? Fucking rattling in the bush, dude. So yeah, so let me get back to it. Drove down from Boston to Philly. It's like 3 in the morning, East Coast time, Boston time. It's like a 5-6 hour drive. Drove to Philly, checked into our Airbnb, took a shower, and then we went to the Eagles tailgate and then the Eagles game. So it's like we were going off like 2 days of no sleep, and then we went out to party when the Eagles beat the Falcons in that last minute Jalen Mills, whatever, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones out of bounds, you know, that whole gizmo. That was honestly the best memory, the best trip I really ever had, because it was so much obstacles to come by, so much BS, so much bullshit, and we got to the game, we got to experience this whole thing, got to do that drive from Boston to Philly. It was just a great memory. Los Doyers. Almost every question here is EDP related. I'm not surprised. Skirl XRD as ZN. If you could live anywhere in the world with your soulmate or a friend, where would you go? San Diego. Definitely San Diego. Yeah, San Diego's a cool place, and you know, just very chill vibe, relaxed. Definitely San Diego. How did you meet EDP? Him and I are gonna make a video about that soon. What is yours and EDP's favorite food to eat together? I mean, obviously you guys see the drive-thru videos. Not really a favorite food. I mean, probably Philly cheesesteaks, to be honest, because every time we go to Philly, we always hit up a different Philly cheesesteaks area, and I've always enjoyed that, so I think that's probably the favorite food. Leah Mack, what is your favorite memory with EDP? Love the content. Well, I just explained that, but thank you for the comment. LOLJK. I know EDP 445 worked in service industry, but what about you? What do you do for work? Love both of you guys. PS, are you Latino? So I used to work in the service industry as well. I used to work at a country club. Now it's just long story short with that. I mean, they'll call me when they need me. So in other words, they pretty much take a hike. It's like freaking scattered, man. The fuck? I don't know, man. I hear like something in the background, bro. Freaking me out. But going back to what you were saying, so yeah, I used to do that. Right now I'm just collecting unemployment, do the unemployment life, but I'm trying to do some side work here and there. And PS, are you Latino? I'm half Latino, actually. My mom's born in Mexico, my dad's born in France, I'm born in America. So I'm technically half French, half Mexican, but if you want to get to it, my grandma, my dad's mom, is from Italy. Like my dad's mom is born and raised in Italy, moved to France, met my grandpa, then my dad is literally half French, half Italian, and I'm just literally like, I guess, you know, half French, half Mexican, you know? Tanner L, what is the craziest and funniest memory you have with EDP? Well, that has to be the as I said, definitely the Falcons playoff game. That was the funniest memory because there was a lot of shit that went down. And as I said, EDP and I will make a video of that, and that's where we'll get into details. Barry McCockiner, how long you been friends with Brian? October 2015 that's when I met Brian. So honestly, 5 years. 99,000 subs, 0 videos. What is your weekly routine? Probably best to only talk about the main things you do, or your answer might get very long. Daily routine, I go to sleep, I wake up. If I go out fishing, I go out fishing. If not, I just stay home, and I do a lot of bike rides, actually. That's what I do. I go put my bike in my car, go down to Venice, well, not Venice, that's a dump right now, but Santa Monica, go on the, you know, on the trail or along the beach. I do that a lot. What's your favorite cocaine, weed, etc.? Since I know you have experience. That was from Hi. Hi, I have never done drugs, never smoked weed, never done any of that stuff. Only thing I do is drink socially. That's it. Office White JC, what is your most memorable moment with Brian? And do you have a favorite NBA team, MLB team? Obviously, I told you guys that moment. Favorite NBA team are the Lakers. But I don't follow the NBA anymore. I really don't. I follow them, but not as much as before. MLB team, I'm actually a St. Louis Cardinals fan. What made you? This is from Adam Ramirez. What made you choose the Eagles as your team, especially from being from LA? I'm a San Diego Eagles fan. Started root for them once the Chargers left town because a close friend of mine is an Eagles fan and has family from Philly. That's cool, man. How I became an Eagles fan? You know what, man? I'm gonna say that for another video. I do want to answer that question, but I'll say that for another video. Who do you have playing in the Super Bowl and winning it? The Eagles. Against, I don't know, the Chiefs, and the Eagles win. Were you born in Bakersfield? No, I'm born in Los Angeles. What's your favorite part about EDP? There's a few, but favorite part about EDP, I don't know. I could always ask him anything, you know. Literally, I could always ask him anything, and he'll always respond with a great answer or just, you know, advice, which is like my favorite part about him. That was from Jack Huffgrog. And this is from Sleeky Tuba. Do you think EDP and you will continue YouTube for a couple more years? How long do you think you guys are going to keep posting? It's tough to tell, man. I mean, tomorrow I could be gone, you know, knock on wood. Tomorrow he could be gone, knock on wood, you know. But who knows, man? I mean, post till the end, you know. Nora 90. What's your favorite fast food place you like going with EDP 445? Favorite fast food place? I'll probably say Sonic. You know, to be honest, don't have that down here in LA. What was the funniest thing you've ever done with EDP? Funniest thing? It's not even a moment or a memory. Probably smacking his ass. Probably the funniest thing, because my hand hurt after that. Do know, please, would you drink out of a callus? This guy. Robert Garcia, what's your goal for this year and next year? It's hard to set goals now with COVID, where everything's so limited, but my goal, I mean, to get picked up with the fire department full time. That's like my goal. Let's see. What's the best thing about kayak fishing? Love your videos, man. This is from Biff Baffifer. The best thing about kayak fishing, and there's a lot of science that goes to it, you know, from safety to your equipment. Makes you be more on your toes, very alert in your head. I think it keeps your mind going and keeps your mind out of like things in your life that bothers you. That's like my best thing about kayak fishing, you know. Doc Livingston, what is the main thought about moving to Los Angeles? Main thought, you better be paying good money for rent. Because a lot of people, they come move here thinking that, oh, they pay $1,600-1,800 a month for rent, but they don't realize all the other expenses that gets added on to your rent cost. So definitely like watch out about the whole rent thing about moving to Los Angeles. McPhilly, what's your favorite moment or Eagles game you ever saw, not including Super Bowl 52 win? Has to be that Eagles and Falcons playoff game, definitely. Thoughts on Jalen Hurts being drafted? I thought we drafted too high for a quarterback, man. I never thought he was I thought he was like a fourth round quarterback that we could have picked him up from in the fourth round, definitely for sure. Little Beam, thoughts on Carson Wentz? I like the guy. Think he's a great quarterback. I think people give him a lot of shit for the year he tore his ACL. I think people give him a lot of shit when Javion Clowney freaking, you know, went for his head and gave him a concussion. What I don't like about him, I don't think it's like a bad thing. He just constantly pitches about like Jesus Christ and God. And it's like, bro, we get it. You're a believer in God the Messiah. We get it. You know, like, just take a break from it, dude. You know, take a break from that. Okay, let's see. Saucy Sanchez, what kind of fishing do you like best? I like your kayak video, but I would love to see more surf fishing or pure fishing videos. Oh, for sure, man, dude. I wish I gotta start bringing my GoPro when I go on a boat, catch some good stuff. It's tough, dude. Like, when the yellowtail and the calico bass are biting, I would like to go off a boat, because that's where, like, you have more stability to catch those type of fish, because those fish are very big. But if you want to catch like rockfish or, you know, ocean whitefish or sculpin fish, you know, then definitely going off a kayak and off the marina, it's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna answer 2 more questions because this video is getting like almost 15 minutes. Ben Shapiro, do you and EDP ever go to the firing range together? Yes, we do, quite a bit. The prescriber, does EDP 445 like having fans meeting him? He does. He absolutely does. I mean, whenever we go out and his fans, you know, see him or recognize him, he's definitely humble about it. Kind of shy, not gonna lie. But yeah, he likes fans meeting him. To him, honestly, guys, when fans meet him, to him it's like a shock because he doesn't think he's this YouTube celebrity guy, but he is. Let me do one more. Justin Turner, have you ever walked in on EDP? No, I have never walked in on EDP. Have not. Alright guys, that concludes part 1 of the Q&A video. Stick around for part 2. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later.